Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and that's right, back at it reviewing another Blue Sky animated feature, and which being, back to reviewing the Ice Age franchise, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Yes, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Gosh, I remember like all the other Ice Age films, and with this too. Well, starting from The Meltdown and with this, I'm getting so excited for this and hyped, And I remember like the first time seeing the posters and the trailers, And this is a great film, and not to mention because it introduces a really good character in the Ice Age franchise, and which of course, as we know, he'll be getting his own movie, which I'll mention who it is later on. But Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, I think it is considered, a pretty good and decent Ice Age sequel, I say from that and the first one, The Meltdown. But anyways, and we know how the other two received, just, after the next two after Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Excuse me, anyways, so Dawn of the Dinosaurs, because this is where, like, say, after, like, the Meltdown, like, Manny and Elliot, they're together, and they're gonna be expecting a baby, and even Scrat finds love, which, Scratet, I want to say, yeah, and they're going at it against the acorn, and, Sid kind of feeling left out or something, or things might change when, Manny and Elliot have their child and such. They'll no longer be with, like, say, Diego or Sid, I don't know, but, Sid finds 3 eggs, or I think I think he thinks they're eggs, I don't know, and he draws, like, faces on them, and he claims them as his own, like, his own kids and such, but it turns out when those eggs hatch, they're dinosaurs, and the mama dinosaur comes in, she takes her babies, and along with Sid, back to where they were, underground. Manny, Diego, Elliot, Crash and Eddie, they go after, helping and finding Sid. And I remember, like, when they first face off against some dinosaurs, like Elliot getting a Brachiosaurus's attention and using it to slide down. I remember Elliot saying, "Yabba dabba doo." And Manny then said, "Don't yabba dabba do that again." Oh my gosh, you're doing a Flintstones reference? Come on. How would they know that? Well, I don't even know. Then they're helped and rescued by none other than Buck, voiced by Simon Pegg. He's the best part of this movie. I did hear that, I read that he was like, the inspiration for Buck was like, he was inspired by, like, say, Steve Irwin, definitely. And Buck just, the name's Buck, short for Buckmeister, long for Bar, as he's, like, saying in Manny's trunk. I almost said trumpet. But, like, throughout that, like, because them with Buck is just great. Welcome to my world, mate. And I like that sequence. I think this is everybody's favorite scene, where the laughing gas, the gas they can't breathe, and when they do, like, they're speaking in high pitch and they're laughing. They can't laugh because if they keep laughing, they died laughing, It's really funny, and the scenes with Scrat and Scratet are great, too. And when we also see Sid with the mama dinosaur and the kids, it's great, too, and again, the mama dinosaur does start to, like Sid and such, and they're also, like, running away from this big dinosaur, and that's also Buck's enemy, Rudy, this, like, big, giant, white dinosaur. I don't know what kind of dinosaur he's supposed to be. But I do remember, like, another scene, like, Diego and Manny, they're almost about to get eaten and swallowed by this plant, and Buck coming in to save the day. And then at that point, like, when it comes to the climax, and Elliot is now into labor, and Diego has to help Elliot while Manny stops these dinosaurs that are trying to attack them, and Elliot, while Crash and Eddie and Buck, they ride on a pterodactyl to save Sid because he's stranded in lava and about to go down the lava, waterfall. Lava fall, I want to say. That's the appropriate way to say it. And even, like, at one point, Scrat and Scratet, they do fall in love after Scrat saves Scratet, and the acorn just left behind and such. It's hilarious. And finally, Peaches does give birth to who they name her, Peaches. At first, they were saying Peaches as a signal that she's in labor, but then they took the name Peaches as naming their daughter. So, Sid being reunited with them all seems to end well as they're making their way back to where they entered into the world of dinosaurs, but Rudy being there, Manny, Diego, and Sid facing off against them, helping Buck, and Mama Rex coming in to defeat Rudy once and for all. And yeah, and the backstory with Buck is pretty good because at the campfire scene with Buck, he's telling them the story about how he got the eye, the eye patch, and facing off against Rudy, he got Rudy's tooth, and which became his own weapon, his sword, It's just great, and Buck is almost about to go with the gang, but when he hears Rudy's roar, he goes back to Rudy and, uses Rudy, I guess, as his noble steed, basically. And the final sequence with, Scrat and Scrat-et is great, they're making their own house or something, and then Scrat gets his eyes on the acorn, they go at it again, and Scrat is back up into the surface, and the acorn, it goes back down, a piece of ice, comes down and plug, it knocks it out of his hand, and, yep, that's it, And, because when they return home and Elliot saying to Peaches, "Welcome to the Ice Age." Very sweet, And it seemed like it would have been perfect if it ended off there, but as we know, we got, of course, Ice Age 4 and then Ice Age 5, and from the looks as though, the fifth Ice Age film was the final one, but we'll talk more about the sequels when I review them, of course. So, with all that being said, Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, I think it's actually a pretty good and decent sequel, and I think everybody seems to like this one. And I'm trying to, some of the cast, like Bill Hader, Joey King, Kristen Wiig, and Jane Lynch, and they did some voices in the film. I can't remember which ones, but they were in the film, so, I give Dawn of the Dinosaurs, I give it 8 out of 10 stars. I like Dawn of the Dinosaurs. I think it's a pretty good and decent Ice Age sequel. And yeah, and you guys let me know what you think of the film, and what you thought of my review. Leave comments and give this review a like, for sure. So again, 8 out of 10 stars for Dawn of the Dinosaurs. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. And stay tuned later tonight for me and the return of Little Blue. Well, Little Blue joining me once again. I say the return. Me and Little Blue will be reviewing the next Marvel film in the MCU. You probably know what it is because we are doing them in order of when they came out and, chronologically, so to speak. So there you go. So stay tuned later tonight for that. Take care and peace out.